Drinks Over Dallas.
Hi.
That's my wife Amanda. I'm Justin. We just run a little show called Drinks Over Dallas where we try different drinks, go to different places. This edition, we've turned it into a little bit of cooking, so it's grill this with Drinks Over Dallas, but actually it's going to be smoke this brisket with Drinks Over Dallas. So this is our first brisket we've ever done, so don't be too harsh on us. We're learning as we go too, okay? So I'm just going to use a few things that I've learned. We got this brisket from HEB, the great land of HEB. It's about a 5-pound brisket, so I'm just going to trim some of this fat off of the bottom and brown this out a little bit, and it should be ready to season. I'm just using Salt Lick seasonings this time. We actually met some of our great friends at Salt Lick 10 years back for my 30th birthday, and it was down in Driftwood, Central Texas, and great barbecue. It was awesome. So we're gonna try them out. We know that we like it, but each time we do something new, we'll try different seasonings, different styles. So we'll switch it up and not use the same thing every time. So what are you drinking on?
I am drinking on some Menage a Trois red wine, and it's delicious.
And I got that good old Goose and Sprite. Can't go wrong.
Cheers.
Alright, so follow us along as we get through our first brisket. Alright, so I'm just going to try and trim a little bit of this fat off the top. I hear that it just helps with the way it cooks. We're going to find out ourselves. Trim off the biggest fat part. Got a little too deep. That's not too. Alright, now it's time to season this baby. Gonna start with the mustard. Doesn't need a whole lot. And then you kind of just sprinkle that on. What that's going to do is going to help with all your seasoning stick to your brisket here. So just make sure you get it all around the corners, the sides. That way your seasoning will be all over and you'll get that nice bark at the end. That's what you're really looking for. So yeah, we got that. Now we have our Salt Lick rub. Sprinkle that on. And like I said, it's going to give you that bark, so you don't got to be shy with it. Make sure you get it on all the edge.
Ooh, this smells good.
Yeah, you're going to want that everywhere. Alright.
Smells spicy.
Now we'll flip her over. And we'll start the process over again. Get that mustard on there. Oh yeah. And you would think mustard would kind of throw it off. Can't even tell. But it's nice to help bind out your seasoning on there. Alright, back with the seasoning again. And the seasoning looks great. Smells great too. Try not to get it all over the table.
It smells like chive or clove is in there?
I don't know. It's all secret, I guess, right? Just kidding. It's probably on the container, but it's a secret. All right. Lift it up. Get all the crevices. Oh yeah, see, missed some there. All right. So now I'm gonna let her sit in the fridge for about 30 minutes. Let all that sink into that meat, and we'll get the smoker ready and smoke it for a few hours before we throw a itty bitty tiny heat on it. Let it sit for, I don't know, like 14 hours, 16. So let's put it in the fridge and we will get the smoker started. Alright, she's smoking now. So we'll just let the brisket finish resting and then we'll throw her on here. Probably 2-3 hours, and then I'll wrap it up and let it sit for probably 12 hours. Alright. Now we're going to make our spray for our brisket to keep it moist. This was a little concoction that my mom's husband showed me.
What up, Mike?
He used the Worcestershire sauce instead of this, but since we're doing Salt Lick everything else, we'll go ahead and use their marinade. But I think it was a 1/4 cup apple cider vinegar, 1 can of Dr. Pepper. If you're from Texas, you know all about that. And we're going to use the Salt Lick marinade. So I'm just going to guesstimate, because we're just putting it in the spray anyway, spray bottle. So, you know, 1/4 cup. That looks about right. And we got one can. Uh-oh. There we go. Dr. Pepper. Alright, 1 can Dr. Pepper. And then I think it was like a few tablespoons. So not much of the dough. Well, actually, this is the Salt Licks marinade. That's probably good. Put the cap on. Mix that up a little bit. Uh-oh. Alright, so lesson learned. Just give it a little twirl. You don't gotta shake it up or it's soda.
That went everywhere.
Come on. Alright, so anyways, that's ready. Sorry about that. Cheers.
Cheers.
Alright, moving on. Alright, it's that time. Chilly night in Dallas. It's holding at 180 right now for the smoke, so we're going to throw that on, I think 2-3 hours. Alright, in the center. Alright, here it is. It's been smoking for 3 hours. So now I'm going to wrap it up in some heavy duty foil and put it back on the smoker. Alright, now I'm going to take it, throw it back on the smoker, put the probes back in there so I can watch it overnight. Hopefully by morning, she's ready to go. Alright, now I got the probes back in there. close her up. Alright, she's finally ready. It's 10:30 in the morning now. Let's take a peek. It looks so good. And I'm gonna pull this sucker off. Let it rest for about 2 hours. And it'll be lunchtime. We'll slice her on up. Alright, just pulled her out of the oven. She's been in there 2 hours, letting it rest. So let's open her up. Looks so good. Look at that bark. Alright, I'm gonna slide her over to the cutting board. Let's slice it up. Alright, let's get it on the cutting board. It's so tender. Alright, hopefully our knife is sharp enough by next episode. Hopefully we'll have a new one. So let's cut her straight down the middle. Ooh, that looks good. A little bit of a smoke ring, not a huge one, but it's tender, that's for sure. Alright. Definitely need a new knife.
It smells so good.
Alright. Oof, that bark looks delicious. Mmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's good for the first time, not bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy. It's really moist.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, there you have it. We're gonna make some sandwiches, eat lunch. We've waited long enough.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, thanks for watching, guys.
Bye, guys.
Alright, time to grub down. It was pole apart, that's for sure. Y'all have a good weekend.